Hello, Barmy Badger Army.
Hey, Badger Army.
And welcome to
On the Bench on the Sofa.
Indeed, with myself, Mr. Badger, and Mr. Nick.
It's just like old times, isn't it?
Oh. Yes, he's in the field. And today we're going to be talking about the newest project with Kraken Media that we just wrapped
on.
Indeed. And some other bits and pieces that we can't think of right now. Yay! So we went for a nice little day trip out to Seaside, didn't we?
We did.
It was very good. And we, of course, thought up quite a nice little idea, didn't we?
I genuinely think it was a good one. And also it was one that, it fitted in well with what we had. So we had so we were there, we were on the beach, and, we could think of, and we were able to sort of use that in our favour.
Yes, and I come up with an idea about a man who would overeat KFC, and then his friends would call him and be concerned and things like this about why he would bunk off work and eat too much KFC and stuff like that. And then, obviously, I sort of scrapped that idea, kept a little bit of it.
For the best.
And then changed it slightly to you reminiscing at the seaside with ice cream and things like that. I'm not going to reveal all of it, but it was a nice little poignant tale, and it's probably one of my first serious ideas. I'm so proud.
Yes. This is how things start and how we make progress. By using what we have and creating something with it.
Because you and Kraken Media wanted to add something comedic in, and I was like, no, we're going to make it as serious as possible. And as light-hearted and, it's nice.
Serious but light-hearted and, trying not to get ideas above our station.
I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah, I think it's, really looking forward to sharing that with everyone, because I think that's going to be really interesting. Going to be interesting to see.
I think it's going to be thought-provoking. I really think people are going to enjoy it and take what they want from it. So that's really good. Yeah, so I was very pleased with that. And we did it in 4 takes because we had 4 ice creams. So that would be quite good. We would have been in trouble if we needed another take.
Yes. we did well with what we had, and we knew kind of that we'd only had to be able to do it in a certain number of takes. So
that's it.
So we focused on getting it right when we did. So absolutely.
And it worked really well, I thought. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that coming out soon-ish.
Yes. No fixed release date as yet, but we'll be looking forward to sharing that with you.
That's it. Of course, we have the Trap Wreck, which you've done a bit of a voice.
That's coming out soon as well. Yes, I was really impressed with how my voice came out on that. If you listen back to it, it does not sound like me.
No. So that's it. Trap Wreck
is I'm looking forward to sharing that and thinking, that's my voice at the start. And everyone's going to be like, no, it's not.
So we've got Solar and Synth John in that as well.
Yes, indeed. Thanks to them for that.
So that's going to be a bit of a banger. I'm looking forward to releasing Trap Wreck. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's a step up from the other traps so far.
Yes.
Because where they've all been set in the same location, haven't they?
Apart from 1 or 2, yeah. This is actually on location. So I'm very proud of this one.
So
that'll be out soonish as well. Want to get my finger out in there. Actually, it's near enough edited, so it shouldn't be too long. Next week or the week after.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, it depends on when this is released, but it might have already come out. Ooh, that's interesting. But yeah, check out Trap Wrecked if it's already out.
And if not, it will be hitting the channel very soon. And
no doubt.
And if you are subscribed and you've turned on notifications, you'll be told exactly when that is.
Oh, yes. Hint, indeed. Oh, that's what else we wanted to talk about. Easter.
Easter. We made it through another Easter, folks. Well done. I hope you all... No, I hope, if you're watching this, you probably have survived from your chocolate egg overdose.
And, of course, the fact that, there were so many different flavours of eggs this year.
Yeah. And has been since Boxing Day.
Yes.
My local Tesco, the supermarkets are available. Since Boxing Day, tons of, the big addeds. I can understand with, the cream eggs and
Seasonal.
Stuff. Yeah. But it's, seasonal, it's months away. I mean, I often find myself thinking, if the only thing you have to look forward to after Christmas is the Easter holidays,
You got a long wait.
something needs to change.
That's it. Well, there's Valentine's before that.
Yeah, but then you're relying on other people to get you stuff.
That's it. Whereas you
You
can
know.
buy your own Easter egg.
Exactly.
I can buy my own Easter eggs.
So yes.
Milk
See, if you're
chocolate
watching
in the
this,
sand.
if you're watching this, Miley Cyrus, you've missed a trick there.
That's it. That could have been a good spoof. But yeah, why did they put them out the last day of Christmas? The last day of the Christmas holidays, and then as soon as it's actually in the Easter break, take them away. Where have all the Easter eggs gone?
They've vanished. I don't know if they're meant to be some kind of tax write-off for someone somewhere. As that's often what it is. But yeah, it's like why?
Where have they all gone?
Yeah, people will still buy them afterwards, even if it's at a reduced rate.
The Easter holidays. There's people that are still going to be wanting eggs that have missed the key days. I won't still want eggs. That have missed the key days that want to give people eggs.
Exactly.
You might not see a relative till the second weekend and go, oh, here's your Easter egg.
Exactly.
And you can't do that if there's no Easter eggs in the shops.
Exactly.
Can you?
I hope you haven't broken the microphone with that rant.
Who knows?
I'm inclined to agree, but I kind of hope you haven't broken the microphone.
I'm sure I haven't broken.
He's not used to us. This is the first on the bench that we've done with proper microphones. So, yes, exactly. So, yes, we've just got to be careful, okay?
Okay.
So, but yes, it does remind me of kind of like just on like the 2nd of December when all advent calendars disappear from the shops.
I'm like, why?
Yeah, we'll catch up with stuff, and you can still, and if you've missed one day, then you can have it after Christmas.
Yes, sure. I remember when my parents used to go, oh, here you go, here's a treat. And they used to get me like 10. It's like, here you go, here's 10 discounted calendars.
Yeah, see, in the future, I mean, one shop I saw in September had started stocking them.
Yeah.
September, people. No one wants to think about Christmas in September.
No.
So I think I bought one for, I think I had them from October through to February.
I think I'll be doing that.
I'm just going to buy more. I'm going to buy a ton of them when I see them in September.
I'm going to literally lift them all up and go, yep, done. And then I'm going to do that with Easter eggs as well, because running around like a loon trying to find Easter eggs near Easter is horrendous.
Yeah. Yes, and it's impossible to look cool while doing so. So yeah.
Yeah, because you're that mad person who goes, oh, I forgot my basket. I forgot my trolley. As there's like Easter eggs like flying everywhere.
Yes, basically. So yes. Just why? You do not have to take away all the Easter eggs just because it's the day after Easter Monday. You don't have to get rid of all advent calendars because it's the 2nd of December.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
And technically, Christmas rolls on for how many days after the end of December?
Hey, 12 days of Christmas.
That's it. So surely they should keep that going.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think, just silly.
It is very silly. I don't know. And I think there's this whole rush for all these things to come in.
Yeah.
But they must obviously be very careful with the stuff. Where have they all gone? There was loads. It's madness. And now, all that's left is those broken lollipops in Aldi's and Lidl's. Where it goes Easter lolly, and it goes like on sale 10p because like the rabbit's ears have been snapped off. People still need eggs and they still need proper stuff.
Exactly. Exactly. So yes, next year, do better.
Yes. I think I'm going to have to go shopping for Easter eggs on the 1st of December.
Yeah.
Madness, I tell you.
So yes, I'm glad that we've clarified that and put it forward. Right, let's move on to something altogether a little bit nicer. Guess who's just turned 85?
Batman.
Yes. It is the Yes, it was around this time. It was this time in 1939 that the first ever comic with Batman in was published.
Created by Bob Kane and, of course, Bill Finger.
There you
who has
go.
only recently, in the last 5 to 6 to 7 years, been credited with helping create Batman.
There you go.
Before, everyone just said Bob Kane until Bill Finger's family went, "Excuse me, we
And
need
so
to
they
be on
should.
this show."
And so they
Indeed,
should.
because
Credit where it is due.
and of course now their family gets royalties and things like that, which is far better than being an unsung hero. Yeah.
Definitely.
So that's very good. I mean, part of me obviously loves Batman. I have a Michael Keaton Batman tattoo. I don't know if you can see that on there, but yeah, I mean, Batman is definitely one of my favourite heroes. Technically, in DC canon, he's a metahuman, which is their version of mutant. So there you go.
Makes sense.
Batman. So,
Oh,
what's
yes.
your favourite memory of Batman?
Oh, growing up and when the TV series was on, and yes, boof, zwap, bam.
Kapow!
Those things that will never get boring.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
And Eartha Kitt as Catwoman, and of course, who was the guy that did the Joker?
I forget who was it. It was in the original TV series.
Yeah, I forget. My brain's going to hurt. But I remember that he never wanted to shave off his moustache, so he actually had a moustache under all the makeup. Oh, what was his name? That's going to bug me now. Please,
What
in
series?
the 1960s one.
What, Cesar Romero?
Cesar Romero. There you go. Thank you,
Cesar-
Kraken. Yeah, Cesar Romero, and he never shaved off his moustache the whole time because he was a classical actor, and he was like, "I'm not shaving off my moneymaker," because it was all about the tash.
To be fair, if it's a distinctive tash that's basically your trademark, then yeah, keep it.
Of course. You've got the '90s series as well that had loads of fun memories for me as a kid.
Was that the cartoon series?
Yes, of course.
The thing with the cartoon series is that it was really dark.
Yes, he's got his moustache.
Yep. We've just seen the photo of Cesar Romero, and yeah, if you look really closely, you can see it. Yeah. The thing with the TV series is that it was just so dark all the time.
It was.
It's just like it was almost hard to see what was happening.
And obviously that...
they liked their shadows.
They did like their shadows. But it was inspired by, a slightly darker universe. You had the 60s one, and then obviously in the 80s they were like, right, now we're going to get rid of this bright stuff. It's going to be all dark and miserable, and we're going to have lots of spooky stuff happening. And I love that. It was a complete contrast because you had two different universes almost.
And I think that's kind of what they have a lot with the films as well. Because also kind of like the Michael Keaton films around that time had gone for that angle.
That's it.
So yeah, so I can kind of see the appeal of why they thought, let's make the cartoon series like that.
Yes, that's right. And then obviously you had Val Kilmer's era, which was a bit more upbeat, but then still quite dark. And then you had George Clooney's one, which was literally...
They went for the 60s, didn't they?
They went for the 60s sort of idea. The bat nips and the bat credit card.
It was one of those things where it really should have worked, but didn't. It
was fun to watch. Like, if you said to me, let's watch Batman and Robin, I'd be like, yep, let's do it. But Arnold Schwarzenegger was great in that. I scored.
You're not sending me to the freeze.
Oh, no. But the bat credit card was brilliant because it said Batman forever, so it never would go out. Yeah, Uma Thurman's Poison Ivy was brilliant as well. There was lots of little bits in there that were great, And obviously you've got now more modern stuff as well as come in.
Yeah, the Dark Knight trilogy was...
That's right, yes.
Was big, and we've had The Batman, which is them going into like really in-depth 3-hour territory.
Which I loved. I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favourite versions of the Riddler ever. And he's not without his quirky bits as well. You've got the bat vape. Indeed.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it goes to show how kind of like is how the character of Batman is able to move with the times. I think it shows, the fact that there's a lot that he's been able to be presented in lots of different ways. I think that's, in both kind of like both comedy and serious ways.
That's it. And different
comedy
versions.
isn't the word, comic.
That's it.
and and more dramatic.
That's it. He basically is a very writable character, so you can be whatever you want in different versions.
Mm.
Obviously, there was also a cartoon series called Batman the Brave and the Bold, which was a mixture of the 60s stuff and more modern as well.
Oh, interesting. I wasn't aware of that one.
Yeah, so please do check out The Brave and the Bold if you've not seen it before.
So it's been so long since we did one of these.
I know.
We're just trying to keep track of everything. I think is this the first one of these that we've done this year?
I'm actually quite shocked to say I think it might be, because we did an on the benchy vlogmas thing, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Yes, and then I think that was the last one.
Yeah. So
dear.
Lots has happened since then.
Yes.
You've had your first Valentine's Day as engaged.
Oh.
And so yes,
Yes.
you and Viking getting engaged.
Thank you. Lots of lovely memories.
And yeah, with a few random shows coming out. I need to watch The Gentleman at some point because I was playing a boxing judge.
Oh yes.
One of the episodes, we did a couple of overnight shoots. It was like exactly a year ago
That's
that
it.
we did that. That we filmed that over a couple of nights in Greenwich.
I'm still. Oh.
Filmed just up the road at the cab from Devon.
Yeah, loads of bits of The Gentleman was filmed round here. Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Wayne and Wesley episode 2 to come out.
Yes, if anyone from that's watching, hurry up.
We've also been part of a feature film that was on YouTube, weren't we?
Yes, indeed.
You don't yet know, or whatever it was.
Yeah, so we did we were both extras in a feature film that filmed up in London in a nightclub scene.
That's it. Supporting actors.
Yes, supporting artists is the exact term.
Mm-hmm.
And had really good time there. Worked with a couple of really well established names in the UK indie film scene.
That's it.
So
and quite a few horror buffs as well. It was quite
yes,
good.
indeed.
I feel very at home.
Yes, indeed. And of course that was where we met Tara, who's in the Treasure for You film, which has just come out.
Please do check that out.
Yep, do go check out Treasure for You
on the channel. Yes.
So
very good.
Jimmy's solo adventure.
That's it, and then obviously also mentioned Trapwrecked and the new film with Kraken Media coming out as well.
So so we've got loads coming up, loads to watch already.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, if you are a newcomer to the channel, then do like and share and give us a follow.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification so you don't miss a single video.
Indeed, and of course, we just decided we wanted to talk about Scream, didn't we?
Yes, indeed, because of course that's been on like a real revival tip the last couple of years.
That's it, yeah.
And
5 and 6 coming out.
Well, 5 and 6 have been out. 7 is the next one. Obviously, there's been lots of controversy with people leaving and getting fired and people coming in, but they're actually really excited about it because the next one is set to be directed by Kevin Williamson, who wrote the original film, and I think the first 2. And also Neve Campbell, aka Sidney Prescott, is coming back as well.
That's it, yeah, to herald the show. So I think that's going to be great. I mean, I loved the twists and turns of the 5th and the 6th one. I really did.
I haven't properly watched them yet, but I am aware there's lots of good ones. So
the 6th one has got lots of twists in. You'll be like, oh, okay, this is really good.
So
it's going to be interesting to see where they swivel it round. Is it for the best that they ended up leaving and they're bringing back, Sidney Prescott's character? Who knows?
I think in a sense, it may have, her not being in the last film may have been a slight blessing in disguise. I know it wasn't under the best circumstances, but they were able to gain something from it.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be interesting to see what's going on. They've just about managed to stay true to their roots as well. I think the fact that they've had Courtney Cox, aka Gail Weathers, in as a good constant. I think bringing back Hayden Panettiere as Kirby has also helped them as well.
Always good. And of course, you can't kill.
No.
Yeah, come on, he's a former WCW champion.
Yeah, well, there we go. So we'll have.
Brain went, what's his name?
Oh, David Arquette.
David Arquette, you can't kill David Arquette.
Do you reckon they'll bring him back from the dead at some point?
Who knows? But yeah, that's a really good
I don't know if
documentary.
they'll
So if you haven't seen it, watch it.
I don't know if they'll do that in the next one, but you never know. They might bring it back. They did bring back the ghost of a previous killer, didn't they?
They did indeed.
Yeah. So
yes.
who knows? So
Some sort of weird mental health apparition, which is interesting. Mm.
So yeah, so who knows? You know, man. It's so yeah, it will be interesting to see. They've got things in place for a good film. The only thing is, it's gonna have much more of an Everest of expectation.
Yes, and there's going to be a lot of different things in there that people want to see.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're going to have to work hard because obviously they had a storyline in place for a third film. They had concrete ideas for what they wanted to do in 7, and now they've had to upheaval all that and completely change it. So it's going to be very interesting.
To be fair, they had the same issue with Scream 3. You know, they had to because originally, you know, that was going to have a completely different storyline.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of just speculation, but there was kind of a lot of talk of bringing Stu back for number 3. But
Yeah.
I think they had to change a lot of things along the way. I think they didn't want it to be set in a high school.
No.
So I think they want. So that was how they kind of ended up with it being sort of like based more in Hollywood, and it was kind of like based around the films and stuff.
I'm not sure if Matthew Lillard, is it Matthew Lillard?
I think it is, yeah.
Yes. I'm not sure if he's going to come back into it because obviously he's now locked into FNAF and apparently signed up for a new Scooby-Doo film. So I'm into, you know, living hope. But that's what the rumours say, that he's in a mysterious Scooby-Doo project. I mean, does that mean perhaps it could be Scream? Who knows?
I don't know. Those two films have very different target audiences.
I don't know.
They're very different. I mean, they're about similar things, but they're very different genres. They're sort of aiming for a different thing. So who knows? Mind you, you know, red herrings, they happen all the time in the industry.
They do indeed. So who knows? It's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this on the bench. It was a real corker. Hopefully we can get some more done.
Yes, let's not leave it too long till the next one.
No. And we've done, like I said, we've done a fantastic film today with Kraken Media. So I really hope that that would be out soon enough. And everyone's going to really enjoy it because it's a poignant, loving tale.
Yeah. I think it's a good one. We struck a good balance with that one, and it's something different that we've not done before. So
no.
Yeah.
So I think you guys are going to be shocked. So there you go. Alrighty then. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now, Barmy Badger Army.
Bye for now, Barmy Badger Army, and thanks for watching.
Keep safe, keep well, much love, everyone, and we'll see you in the next vlog, video, stream, movie, or short.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm always impressed by how you managed to get all that in.